On this week's LA Diaries, highlights from my London trip, because let's be honest, I'm already homesick. Don't worry, we're talking all about Prince Harry and Pat Tillman later today with Rupert Bell. But for now, let's take a trip down memory lane. Now, I've dumped all of my travel footage into my editing software, and we are going to revisit my trip to London together. This should probably be sponsored by London Tourism, but it's not. By the way, LAX is the worst airport ever, and it gives me severe anxiety. Even just this trip is giving me severe anxiety. That luggage actually has my face on it, which feels really cool at the airport, but extremely less cool when you have to drag it up 10 floors and you're afraid your coworkers will see and think you're an egomaniac. Friendly reminder that Glen Powell is a dreamboat. I absolutely love him. Okay, now everyone loves these out the window shots. Yes, I paid extra for my window seat. The flight time from Los Angeles to London typically ranges from 10 to 11 hours. I try to sleep and snack the entire time, which is, makes it go by much faster. The classic landing video, just for you. Honey, I'm home. I arrived on Friday. And then you get the classic hotel view video that you send your parents. Like, look at how pretty it is here. I'm fine, I'm safe. Which led us into some good news.
I'm so excited. I'm just popping on to say that Kensington Palace has confirmed that the Princess of Wales will be at Trooping the Colour. And I'm going to completely change my outfit tonight for my shows because I have to celebrate it, and I can't wait for you to see it.
This is a Princess of Wales sweater that I made. But Saturday Trooping, here we go. Obviously, here we have Queen Camilla waving. You've seen this probably. You've seen this video probably on my Trooping Diaries video. A nice little wave from Queen Camilla. Now here's where Prince William passes me, and I'm completely oblivious to it because I'm so obsessed with trying to get the Princess of Wales, who is unaware that I exist, looking on the other side, which is fine. They need love too. Now take a look at that rain, that pouring rain. Is that not ridiculous? The king and queen are about to pass again. Oh, look at that very tall individual in the center. So the king and queen are about to pass again, and we get a really great shot of King Charles. Here he comes. What was interesting when they passed the first time, I meant to mention this, everyone was screaming thank you to them, which I thought was very sweet. So there's King Charles. There's Prince William. Oh. That was me. That was me fainting. Now, here comes Princess Charlotte in full wave mode, full princess mode. Travis and Jason Kelce's favorite. There's the Princess of Wales. That's definitely one of my highlights. So then we have to make our way over to the balcony. Here you go. We are, first of all, just that transition from the rain to how beautiful and blue the sky is, how clear the sky is. We're all still a little yucky. This is the moment that I knew I needed to upgrade my cellular telephone. They look like ants. They look like ants on that balcony. We are getting ready for the flyover any minute now. Here we go. Stunning. Amazing and beautiful. Look at that. Look at that Union Jack. had a lazy day Sunday because Monday was full of shoots. We won't stay on Christo for too long here because he might just charge us that appearance fee.
The stallion, the man, the myth, the legend. Oh, do it again. Oh my gosh. Look how cute.
Beautiful set. Amazing.
No, if you're talking cute, you need to come back.
Look at how cute that is.
My friends are so talented. Look at the heirs and spares set. Slays. It looks ridiculous in real life. I just wanted to move in. Where can I put my luggage? This is Pegasus. This is Pegasus. Pegasus street art.
Got a quote game, so I'm going to give you, or Kinsey's going to give you different quotes, and then it's multiple choice for which royal said it.
On Tuesday, we filmed a Great British Tea Party, publishing date TBD. Then Wednesday, today we're visiting London monuments, and producer Matt won't allow me to include boots in my London monuments video. It's like the Matrix. I'm recording you and you're recording me. Does it feel right? No. He's bored. Bored all the time. Bored all the time. Bored in the house. Bored in the house. Bored. Bored in the house.
Always having to text.
He's complaining. He gets to spend the day with us and he's complaining.
That's what's fun about me.
We're so fun. Oops. Ah. Kensington Palace. Maddie. Hi guys, guess where I'm at today? I'm at Kensington Palace. We're shooting all of the best, most beautiful royal monuments. I think I've lost Luke, one of my producers. He's heading in the wrong direction. But it is me and the boys. We're walking around. We're grabbing black cabs. Look at how beautiful Kensington Palace is. One of my favorite places in the world. I'm gonna go find Luke because I've lost Matthew. Come with me on this trek, this nervous journey as we explore London. It is so beautiful. The sun is shining and I don't think I'm ever going home. Sorry, Mom. I'll miss you. I love you. Found him. There he is. We're heading to Buckingham Palace. Look at how beautiful that is. My God. How long did it take someone to make that? Oh, this is where the 5-0 yelled at me for recording without permission. You can watch the entire tour there on YouTube, in case you missed it.
It has taken me 2 hours to get ready for Ascot, and I just realized that I have an interview with my girlfriend. Ooh, Katie Nichol, who I love. We have an interview today in the studio right before Ascot, which is why I have to wear my Ascot dress. And I'm wearing green, and it's in front of a green screen. Oh my God. Oh my God. Oh my God.
So I shoot this interview with Katie in a different dress. After Matt tells me at the last minute I didn't have to change my dress. Arthur Cuddlebug Edwards, that's a great interview. Then off to Ascot with Andre Walker.
We went to Royal Ascot. We didn't go to Royal Ascot together. We met up. But I live across the road. Right.
I went off-roading to find you.
Right. Oh. I have to say,
you didn't want to come around your house.
Every stereotype of females and maps, you have managed to put. All you had to do was walk to the high street, go right.
Don't give them your address.
And what you then, well, it wouldn't matter if I gave you my own. What Kinsey actually did was went off-road. Right, on her own, in high heels. Why not go down the actual street? I'm in a field somewhere. There's a couple of cows here. What was
I climbed a fence. I climbed a fence to find you, in a dress. I just climbed over that gate.
You were on the actual race course, were you?
No. She said, should I cross the road at the fire station? I don't know why I'm going into all this detail, but she didn't just cross the road. She went past the fire station, into the field behind, climbed over a fence, got into a farmer's field, and at that point went, I think I might have gone a bit wrong. I mean, as she treads through cowpats. Like, what was the thinking? What was the logic of getting off the road?
I have no clue. And then I kept seeing like these kind of like, honestly dumpsters. And I was like, surely this isn't the beginning of my Dateline episode. Am I 3 seconds away from being murdered?
I'll tell you what was extraordinary. When you then messaged me, So you got onto the high street in Ascot, and you needed to walk towards my house. There was 2 ways to go. Right, which way do you reckon Kinsey went? So Kinsey went the wrong way. But to make it even worse, she messaged me going, I'm walking the wrong way. But don't.
So you knew you were. Yeah, stop going the wrong way.
And she said, I've looked at maps, I'm fairly certain I'm walking the wrong way. So her dot is getting further away from me. And she's...
So you had Google Maps. So
Yes, oh no.
you could have sent your location. You just follow the dot.
Oh, I've got the screenshot. Let me show you this. Let me show you this, because I was just astounded by this sort of let's get off road. Here we go, screenshots.
Did you have your hat on the entire time?
Yeah, look. So
here we
what
go.
I'm looking at here
You're not far.
is, if you look Station Road, what you do is you go up there onto the high street,
Past Figo's restaurant.
past Figo's restaurant, and you turn right onto
Down Pet's Corner.
onto St George's Lane.
Yeah.
Well, what Kinsey did? Can you see that? She's gone off road, right?
Yeah.
So what she's done is
Down some cul-de-sac.
she's basically
What
gone
were you
past the
doing?
fire
That's a
station.
dangerous area
She's
there.
jumped over the biffer bins.
Anything could have happened to
Why
you.
has she jumped over the biffer bins?
That's the crack den of Ascot. No, I know. Yeah,
No,
I
she's
know.
jumped over the biffer bin, she's yomped through that farmer's field, jumped over a fence, and now she's in the grounds of St George's School. Like, what? What are you doing? Kinsey, so we did arrive. You did get to my house in the end. I offered to get you a drink at my house before we left. Couldn't really do that because Kinsey had spent all the time for the drinking in the field, probably befriending local cattle. Right? But
It was amazing though, because I was in a field, and there were it's greenery everywhere, but all of
a field full of greenery.
but all
Kinsey,
of
your
these-
knowledge of geography is...
Hold on. But all of these gorgeous men would just appear out of nowhere in top hats and tails, and I was like, this is my wildest dream.
So what's your week been like? Just tell us a little bit about it, because you know something. You are, you're part British, but you're endlessly fascinated with the United Kingdom. We're endlessly fascinated, not with America. It's a bit rubbish. We're endlessly fascinated with what Americans think of Britain. Because, in a sense, you're kind of returning home,
Right.
but it's not the same place. So what the kind of impression you've got? I know you've spent some time in here, but you've really roiled it up this week.
Well, I mean, even with Royal Ascot, it's amazing to see. The way that you all get up, go out, get dressed, want to be together. On the train there, everyone was offering me alcohol, snacks, Tic Tacs. I mean, I made so many new friends, and I just feel like it's a sense of patriotism.
They weren't Tic Tacs.
Yeah, you saw the Tic Tacs were...
It was.
You know why
Was
you
that-
started walking around a field aimlessly for 5 hours
All makes
after
sense.
the Tic Tacs?
That is so right. They gave her 4 Tic Tacs. She went off road and woke up next to a cow. That's what happened.
Raving, dancing when there was no music going on. She was just doing that.
Take me higher. Boom, boom, boom,
Yeah.
boom, boom. Take me higher. Oh God, you're grinding your teeth.
That's why there was no minty flavour. Yeah.
Do you know what? Asher knows best. I think he's right about
She
the
went
Tic
to
Tacs.
Ascot and took a knee. Can't believe
Yeah,
it.
she didn't take the train back. She flew.
Disclaimer: I was not on E. Royal Ascot is one of the most prestigious horse racing events in the world, with a rich history dating back over 300 years. The event was established by Queen Anne in 1711. She identified a location near Windsor Castle, declaring it an ideal spot for horses to gallop at full stretch. The first race, Her Majesty's Plate, was held on August 11, 1711. Royal Ascot's association with the British monarchy has been strong since its inception. Monarchs have consistently attended and supported the event, enhancing its prestige and tradition. Here comes Zara. I was just so disappointed I didn't get a good picture of Zara. Thanks to friends in high places, I was able to spend the day in the royal enclosure. Established in 1822 by King George IV, the royal enclosure is a prestigious and exclusive area at Ascot. Admission is by invitation only. I won nothing, but I also lost nothing except my fascinator. Friday I worked. Saturday I took a walking pictures tour with Scallon's studio. There are my photos. I liked them. I think they're cute. And then Sunday, back to the Tower of London to play full-on tourist. Now, the Tower of London is a historic castle located on the north bank of the River Thames in central London. It was founded towards the end of 1066 as part of the Norman conquest.
I must warn you, my tour does contain murders, execution, and my favourite hobby, torture.
It has served various roles over the centuries, including as a royal palace, a fortress, a prison, an armory, a treasury, and the home of the Royal Mint. The Tower of London is perhaps most famous as a prison. Notable prisoners included myself in the heat right there, Anne Boleyn, Lady Jane Grey, and Elizabeth I before she became queen. Many high-profile executions took place in the area, including Anne Boleyn, Catherine Howard, and Lady Jane Grey. Today, the Tower of London is like a major tourist attraction, drawing millions of visitors each year who come and see its historic buildings, exhibitions, and I think we'll get here in a second, but the crown jewels, which I was not allowed to film.
So, with that in mind, children, I'm going to give you the choice, and I will need to know what you want to do. You need to tell me. Would you like to learn about history or executions?
There's the crown jewels. You're not allowed to film inside, which I think is so weird, but I guess it's a security issue. They're afraid that somebody might literally try to steal the crown jewels. This is the White Tower. There's over 200 steps here. I was worried about the steps, but this was so worth it. How cool is this? Isn't that the most beautiful thing? They are beautiful. I could stay in here forever. James.
America, at Roanoke. We know what happened there.
Okay, so I just talked to James. He gave me the Anne Boleyn cheat sheet, and so we just exited the White Tower. And he says between the White Tower, see that little X? Between the White Tower and the crown jewels is where Anne Boleyn actually lost her life, which is kind of morbid yet fascinating. Shout out to James. So like right here, don't look at my compression socks and sandals combo, but it's like somewhere right here. I think this is the chaplain's house. How cute that he's got that Queen Elizabeth ornament in his window. Anne is buried in the chapel at the Tower of London after her execution on May 19, 1536. She was laid to rest in an unmarked grave beneath the chapel's altar. A plaque now marks her burial spot. There's a legend that if the ravens ever leave the tower, the kingdom will fall, which is why a group of ravens is kept at the tower and treated like little kings and queens themselves. Look at how pretty this part of town is. This is just when I left the tower. Look at this cute little place. Wouldn't it be nice to stay here at the Dickens Inn? How cute is this? This is the National Portrait Gallery. Catherine, the Princess of Wales, is actually patron of the National Portrait Gallery, and she's held this position since 2012. Right there, that's King Charles III by Nod of Candor from August 2013. This is the first official joint portrait of Prince William and the Princess of Wales. The artist said that in the portrait he wanted to evoke a feeling of balance between their public and private lives. This is oil on canvas from 2022, and that's Jamie Korth, but this is Paolo Roversi from January of 2022. That is a photo for the princess's 40th birthday. But yeah, the princess has been involved in various initiatives and events to support the gallery, which is dedicated to showcasing portraits of historically significant Brits since 2012. And this is probably one of her strongest passion projects. look at all of, I mean, there's so much royal history within this building. I regretted this being my last stop. I wish I would have done this sooner. King George, so hot. No regrets. So good looking. He's a stud. Queen Victoria. This building was, or the National Portrait Gallery was founded in 1856, and it was the first portrait gallery in the world when it opened. And it was a key cultural institution in the UK. I think it still is. It plays an important role in preserving and celebrating British heritage through the art of, portraiture. It's my girl. This is by Brian Organ. They say Diana pioneered a refreshing modern image for the royal family, and her enormous popularity is endearing. Commissioned to mark her engagement to Prince Charles, Lady Diana Spencer, as she was then, is shown in the yellow drawing room at Buckingham Palace. Media attention focused on her trousers, considered a radical choice for a royal portrait. This is from 1981. Spent way too much money on royal slippers and snow globes, then back home to the States. Until next time, London. Make sure you like, subscribe, and leave a comment below. Thanks so much for watching and for jet setting with me. Your participation was crucial. I'm Kinsey Schofield. See you next time.